Welcome to my channel, you guys. Today we are going to be making a bow jig. What you will need is a wooden piece that is about 3 inches wide, 24 inches long. I measured from the left part of the board on out 16 inches. So you see me marking that here. From the 16 inches, marking it at the 8-inch mark, which is the middle between the 16 inches. I marked the 16. I am also going to mark the edge of the wood panel for our spool of ribbon to sit on. So that way your ribbon won't be rolling all around the table. So now that I measured it, we're going to drill a hole. So you also need a 5-inch or a 5/8 dwell stick. You also need a drill bit set, which is the professional spade bit set. You can get that from any hardware store. You want to use the 5/8 drill bit, which is the same size as the 5/8 dwell. You also are going to need a ruler, some scissors, some ribbon, and some Gorilla Glue. So here you see me taking out the 5/8. So you get all those. I think it was about $10, and I cannot remember the name of the hardware store that I went to, but it was $9.99 for all of those, and I just stick it in my drill bit again. Well, I forgot to mention you need a drill bit, or you need a drill, not a drill bit, but a drill. So I figured I'm going to mark in the middle. I was trying to figure out whether I should do it at the bottom or do it in the middle, but you want to do it as close to the middle. You want your circles to be pretty close together, not super duper close, but close enough for the ribbon to fit through. So also, if you're using thick ribbon, you want to be able to slide it in between where we're going to put these sticks at. This is one long 5/8 dwell stick. I think it's about 48 inches long. I just took my circular saw and cut 2 11 inches and 1 5-inch sticks. You want to drill halfway through. Do not drill all the way through unless you just want to, but I did not. I drilled deep enough just for those sticks to fit into. You do have to press down pretty hard, but not too hard. If the drill stops and doesn't turn anymore, just release some pressure. So you see me just blowing the excess out. So now I'm just going to check to see how long the stick is. Now I'm just going to check to see if it's going to fit in there, and it fits perfect because it is the same size. So that's too far, so I move it up a little tad bit more just to get it close enough. I thought it was going to be an epic fail, but it actually came out pretty good. And guys, this is my first time doing this because I didn't want to go buy one. And plus I'm the person that says, why buy it when I could just make it myself? So now you see me drilling the other hole in there. Again, not all the way down to the bottom. So you see me putting a little bit of pressure just to get that to drill halfway through. And you seen it stop. That's because I had too much pressure. I had to release some pressures for it to keep going. All right, so now I'm finished. Just gonna dust that off, blow it a little. So you see they're close, but they're not too close to each other. So now you want to take your famous Gorilla Glue and put in those holes. I'd say fill it up and let it overflow and just let it dry like that, just so it'll be secure around the edges so that stick will not move. I'm just taking out all the gunk out of there. I couldn't get it to come out. It was clogged. So once it is unclogged, now I'm pouring the glue inside of the holes, that is way too much. I end up having to wipe that away, which you'll see me doing. I am filling the other 2 holes with glue as well. So now you're just going to see me wiping off the excess. I'm going to leave in a bit to go grab a wipe to get that up because I didn't have any paper towels, unfortunately. I promise I'm coming back. There we go. So I'm just wiping around the rim. I learned to leave that little excess, not that much, but just a little bit, with the 2 in the middle, just so it could be pretty sturdy. Or you can add a little bit of more wood glue or use a glue gun to secure it a little more. You'll be able to see in the video that the back piece is kind of moving. The front stick is pretty sturdy. It's stuck there. It doesn't move after it dries, but that back stick, for some reason, it started to move towards the back a little bit. So I'm just wiping the excess. Make sure that you put something on both sides of it just to hold the sticks up straight so that they won't be tilted or super spread apart from each other. I was trying to figure out how to get in the middle to get that glue out and keep these together. So then I thought, oh, you know what? I could put something heavy right there. So I used that hand sanitizer that you see right over there towards the video on the left-hand side. I'm going to grab that and I'm going to grab the Gorilla Glue bottle and set that on both sides. As you can see, there's still excess coming out of those holes. Again, I would leave that just so you can have your sticks be a little bit more secure. So now you see me putting those there and it's going to fall. So put it a little bit more towards the back. All right, so now it's placed there. So this dries pretty quickly. It doesn't take that long to dry, so you won't have to wait forever and a day for it to dry. So there will be a little pause in between here. I think I just walked off and I started talking and forgot I was even recording, I believe, because it took forever for me to get back. I suck at editing videos and voiceovers, but I promise I will be right back. and show you guys how this bow jig works. So again, you need a ruler, you need a drill, you need a 5/8 dwell stick, a 5/8 drill bit, some ribbon, a ruler, a marker, and scissors. So there we go. So now you see me starting to make the bow. So when you're placing these in the middle between the two sticks, squeeze them in the middle. Put it in and then squeeze it in the middle so it fits right in between there. And now you can see that the back stick is kind of moving. I did go back and secure that. To keep that from flipping, you want to turn that at the middle. Make sure you keep it in the middle because you see on my right it's a little turned because it kind of moved over. So now I am just placing it in the middle, scrunching it in between. And I'm new at making bows, guys, so there's probably a different method that you can use. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of different methods that a lot of people use, but I decided to go with this method and make this bow jig because I thought it would be pretty neat. And I love it. So now I'm taking it out and I'm just going to use, I cannot think of the name of them, but I'll show you in the video. I'm going to twist those just to keep the ribbon together or the bow together. You can use multiple colors, different designs. You can cover that up in the middle, place a little piece of whatever you're going to place over it and secure it with some glue. You can put embellishments in the middle. There's a lot of different things that you can do to cover the middle of that. So now I'm just going to fluff it out, and it was so hard because the edge just kept curling up. But you just fluff it out, pull it together, and there you have your bow. You guys have made a bow. I just want to thank you guys for watching my channel and watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so that you can see future videos. I know I haven't made one in a long time, but I promise I'm going to give you guys some more. But again, make sure that you like, subscribe, even share the video with your homeboys, your homies, your homegirls, your family members, your whoever. Share those videos. So now you see me going back, and I just added the little inches and half inches. You got 0 through 8 on one side and 0 through 8 on the other side. And I'm just measuring from the edge right there for the spooler is 2 inches.